Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, today we will discuss on the continuous from the previous chapter last week, which is we have discussed on the moral ethics and ethical dilemma in which is in chapter 1. Okay, I also gave you one homework, which is you have to read article titles a study on level of ethics at a Malaysian private higher learning institutions, comparison between foundation and undergraduate technical based students. Okay, from this article you have to answer two questions. Number one is analyze on the different contextual definitions of ethics and moral by the different authors. Okay, number two, you have to list down the ethical values issues among generation Y as mentioned in this article. Okay, I also give you the hints. The answer you can find in introduction as well as in the literature review. Okay, so please check your answer based on my finding. Okay, so authors number one. Okay, for the question number one, you have to find the authors. Okay, the definitions of ethics and moral by the different authors. Okay, for ethics, authors number one said ethics is refer to the standards of moral behavior that are accepted by society as right versus wrong. Okay, that's the definition number one from Nickel. Okay, number two, William Lilly said that ethics is a science concerning the questions of right and wrong in the human conduct, a normative science dealing with how things ought to be. So same. So they said moral ethics is a right or wrong. Okay, right versus wrong. Okay, we look into the definitions number 3 from Crane and Martin. Okay, Crane and Martin said ethics is a study of morality and the applications of reason to elucidate specific rules and principles that determine what is right or what is right or wrong in a given situation. Same. Okay, these three authors said that ethics is to determine what is right and what is wrong. Okay, next. Okay, next definitions from Shaw. He said ethics deals with individual character, same human behavior, and moral values that govern and limits one's conduct. Okay, it investigates questions of right and wrong, duty, obligations, and moral responsibility. Okay, for the question number one, we can summarize that ethics is the standards of moral behavior or human behavior that are accepted by us as right versus wrong. That's the ethics. Okay, like example, you as a student, you have to wearing white uniform to go to the class. Okay, that's for lecture or tutorial sessions. But different if you have practical sessions, you have to wear overall or blue jacket. That is the ethical as a student. Okay, back to the questions in the previous slides. Okay, question number 2, you have to list down the ethical values issues among generation Y as mentioned in this article. Okay, so generation Y. Okay, what is the generation Y? Generation Y are the groups of people who are born between years 1982 to 2000. So you are the generation Y. Okay, based on this generation, what is the issues? Okay, the issues are okay. Okay, okay. Generation Y cohort is more conscious about family, security, health, and inner harmony. So, are you agree with this article? Okay, next we look into other situation for generation Y. Okay, Gen Y cohort shows highest mean score for the responsible, followed by the courage, capable, imaginative, honest, independent, self-control, and ambitious. And then the lowest rank instrument value for Gen Y is clean. This means you are dirty person. Okay, so this finding give indications on the value of Gen Y group and how they would like to lead their lives. Okay, these are the research from this researcher. This is the finding from this researcher. Okay, another study from Freestone and Mitchell. Okay, describe the ways which young consumer behave unethically on the internet. Okay, the study identified 24 ways in which young people can abuse the internet, and companies which have been further grouped into 5 factors. Okay, number 1, illegal. Number 2, questionable activities. Number 3, hack related. Number 4, human internet threat. And the last one is downloading. Okay. These are the factors that they are grouped to assess Gen Y. Okay, related to the ethical. This one. Okay, these 5 factors will assess in terms of ethics and describe the ways in young consumer. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much. See you next week.